understand how much work I put in the Intergalactic Bounty Hunter Starfighter General. Realize this is the first MMO ever designed. First MMO to ever have code written for. It's not even done yet. There's about, what, 80 notepads right here that we know of. Let's pick one at the top. Not quite at random was the last one I used. Ignore the voices in the background. They're my Starfighter General mobs. Alright, let's see here. Go here. Debug. So it started in 89. Oh my god. That I designed it, and I playtest with my friends through solid high school, junior high, not much college. I think there's just slots where things went into binary index files. A lot of people don't know binary index files. Well, that's interesting stuff I might need here. Gravity, atmosphere, temperature. I'm not making. I'm generating star systems now, so something I might use actually. But binary index files are so fast; they load up instantly to your information. So the beginning has the index of where the information is at, how long it is, and then you go there in one lookup, and it's there. Like a lot of people thought, like, SQL is the future. Nah. SQL is slower than normal file lookup, right? So these are all different types of files. There's like 34 types of different files, each with different lookups indexes it appears to be. Then we have walls, blocks. The biggest thing I had with 2D was figuring out how to do like multiple stories and then still like rendering them, right? So if you really don't think about it, you think, well, you just draw it out, like the corners out 45 degrees, there you go. But if you think about it, if all corners get drawn out 45 degrees in all directions, right, up and out, then like you just added an extra, couple things. See, there's like 58 different types of files, 59 different files, reactions, use skill, use item. These are different types of files, different types of attributes. Mind you, I was like 15 to 18 when I wrote this, right? When I was 12 years old, I was already a better software engineer than most computer graduates. But there's no job for. Doesn't matter how skilled you are. There's no job if you're Christian. I'm Christian now. I wasn't Christian then. People ask me, "What religion are you?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "No, not religion." What do you think about religion? I said, "You should ask a religious leader," which I am not. So go ask someone else. That's 80 different. There was like 80 different types of files there that each hand manually drew up a thing. Indexes for it. There's flags 51 to 500, and this I remember this is because all these things had to be separated because I needed a book to look up this information. So this book's actually pretty valuable if I was still making my quick basic MMO, and it would have worked. The quick basic game would work pretty good with single player. But I thought single player games were going out because everybody was like pirating games, right? So I thought like single players were gone. So unless you make MMO or nothing, I guess I could have made a single player game back then. But in 1992, I wanted to be the first guy to make the world's first MMO. I dreamt of making an MMO since I was like 7 years old. In 1984-ish, 1985-ish, like Compute Magazine, they said there was like a internet thing, the DARPA net, willpower, and it just goes on. Luck. And I actually use this skill list right now to add some more skills to my thing. Let's see here. Cyberwork, computer reasoning, draw. I got the skills based off of Wasteland, which later became like Fallout. But yeah, this is the world's first MMO ever programmed. world's first MMO ever designed. And I had the idea from 1984, so it's probably the world's first MMO conceptually made. Is there anything on these pages? It's just like Surgeon Andrew. It's just the skills. Oh, these are different skills, what the skills would have done, you know? So, if it done, like, over to 75. So that's all the skills. This was an indexing book, which is really important because back then you had to know what's in your data files. If you didn't know what's in your data files, you lose it. Wrestling skill does 1d damage. Grabber takes 2 damage against opponent if being held. It's just quad legs had spikes. They're like kind of Goro forearm things, and then it had spikes. Persistence allows retry of an action if you're able to try again. Okay, persistence, and that's a skill. And the last pages. This one book said we have about 80 of these books. And, you have to understand, this was my life. You know, my life is nothing but computer programming and game design. So this is like a file format, 2-digit files to be compiled. It looks like weapons, frame data, delay, sound, ammo graphics, player frames, loop effects, blood, ammo increment, if store, sprint, special hit, disintegrate the block, remove something, anim loose, center, frame overlay, vehicle, our vehicle, AI chore. I don't know. I wonder if I still have this code around still. To get app experience, code 3 samples, page 9, 1 Java book. Oh, anyway, so that's one of my books. Westinghouse is where I designed global positioning system before the public knew it. As electromagnetic encryption for drones that were on the land. So this is like 93, 94. So, well, it would be nice if I could find the design of global positioning system before the public knew. But anyway, this was one about 80 books.